Hi guys, it is Claire. I've been gone for about a month and now I'm back, so let's talk about that. Hi guys, it is Claire and this is my channel, Woodshed Theory. I put out content 3 times a week. I make videos 3 times a week, if I can, about what it's like to live as an adult on the spectrum. So if you like that kind of thing, or if you don't and you need something to watch to get yourself into a bad mood, please go ahead and subscribe down below. It really helps me out and I really, really, really appreciate it. So I've been gone for about a month, which I believe in YouTube time is starting over. When I last checked in with you, I was going through some things and was trying really, really hard to continue to put out content on a regular basis. But I must admit, I absolutely hit the autism wall and had a total system shutdown. So here we are. I really went into complete survival mode and I just needed a moment to reset and start anew. So I am glad that you're here. So if you haven't already guessed it, I have relocated. I have moved. That's it. There's no big drama or anything or any other huge changes, just this one big huge change. Things are okay. I'm happy. I am excited that we got to move, and I just wanted to thank you for your patience while I did so. It is just a lot to move your entire life after building a life in a place for so long. Moving has been so much work and it was very overwhelming for me, especially the part where you need to find a new place to live that is in your budget and exactly or kind of at least what you're looking for, and then find a place that will allow you to bring your pets with you, and then packing it up and moving and logistics and hiring people and selling things. It's just overwhelming. It's overwhelming. I got through the search and some of the packing while doing my videos, and then when it came to the orchestrating the move part and that whole actually moving things around part, I just could not continue making videos. I needed a break so that I could focus on everything else. So yeah, it's been like 3 weeks now that we're in our new place and it feels like I've been away from YouTube for a year, and it also feels like I just moved yesterday. So I'll be intentionally vague about some of our moving process because of, privacy issues on the internet. But I do want to say that we love our new place. There are so many opportunities for projects and videos for me here, so I am feeling extremely blessed and I am feeling ready to get back to work. I thought today might be a good day to touch on something that I have learned and have been learning as an autistic person. Sometimes when autistic people have shutdowns, we struggle to get things going again. What I mean to say is picking up where we left off and then moving forward. We have a tendency to have black and white thinking, which means that we're either doing something or we're not doing something. There's not really an in-between. So in my case, if I let something go, like doing my videos, I will let it all go completely. Otherwise, I carry the weight of doing the videos around with me until that action is completed. And I know that that has a lot to do with my OCD behaviors that need for completion. So mentally, I just have to let it go, be done with it, and move on with whatever else I need to get finished. Now, the issue with doing this as an autistic person is the picking it back up. And this is where in life I have not been as successful as I would like to be. And I'm really working currently on how I can be better at that. So not saying, oh, I didn't make a YouTube video in 3 weeks, it's over. It needs to be perfect, or having a perfectionistic attitude of what this looks like for me. What I'm really excited about is that I worked really hard not to let that happen. Now, have I needed a week or two after the move to kind of just get settled here and I didn't feel ready to make videos? Correct. But I feel very proud of the way that I've handled the situation. Because in the past, I would have continued to push myself to make content during the move, and I really would have burned myself out. What I did this time is gave myself permission to take a step back, to take a break, and really allow myself to get through this period of change without burning myself out. And I have to say, it's a new feeling, but I like it, and I want to continue to keep up with this kind of behavior. It was a little nerve-wracking for me to kind of stop what I was doing, but I could see myself starting the process of getting burnt out. And when I decided to start my company, start my YouTube experience, one of my main goals in doing so was to be able to shift my life and what I'm doing for a living to be more in line with my personal autism. So some of that is being less stressed, making my own deadlines for things, still holding myself accountable and making sure that I'm putting out content, but not pushing myself to the point where I'm not sleeping or I'm having racing thoughts all the time and my stress level is so high that I am not functioning any longer as a person. So I'm proud about the way that I handled it. I have absolutely missed making videos. I've missed all of my new YouTube friends. So hi, Mom, Dad, Clara. I know you've been waiting for me to come back, so I really appreciate that. I'm so excited to start making content again. And I was a little nervous to film this video because I know that maybe I'll have to pick up and how will people perceive that, but I only have 327 subscribers only. I'm so grateful. You know, I'm just going to give people the benefit of the doubt that they will understand where I'm coming from and kind of the trauma of moving and just give me a little bit of grace. So I did kind of want to talk about that today, that a lot of times as a person on the spectrum and absolutely as a person who suffers from OCD and mental illness, it can be hard to pick up and keep going. It feels a lot better to just shut something out of your life and then moving forward without it. And the idea of picking it back up is difficult. And I'm glad that I'm able to do that. I'm glad that I'm able to see that pattern in my life, and I'm just grateful. I get a little emotional. I'm just grateful that that's where I am in my life now, and I think about how different I would have responded to this whole thing in the past and how stressful it would have been, and not saying it wasn't stressful, it was stressful for me. But I gave myself grace and I allowed myself to get through it in a way that was comfortable for me, in a way that I felt that I could pick up and move forward with what I was doing without all of the added stress on myself to perform or be perfect. I have really high standards for myself, but that doesn't mean that those are healthy or that other people expect that from me. So I'm back. Yeah, that's it. That's it for me. And I really appreciate you and love you. And, you know, what have you been up to? Let me know in the comments this past month. Or if you have any video ideas or topics that you'd like me to talk about, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And I will see you on Wednesday. Happy to be back. Bye.